At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Hello and welcome everybody, Tycho here, and today we are back in 2 Point Hospital. Now, by back, I mean I'm actually going to play the game from the beginning. Now, I've played this game pretty much since release. I've played every DLC when it came out, on the day it came out. I've streamed, I think, all the DLCs, but I have never played the base game on YouTube or Twitch, so I'm going to record, starting from the beginning again, all the way through the game. Now, this is not a 100% completion run. I am going to get every hospital to 3 stars. I'm not going to get every achievement. I'm not going to get every little unlockable, because there is a lot, possibly 1,000 or so, definitely several hundred. But I'm going to enjoy the game, relax, play through it. You know, give you an idea of how to best manage your hospitals. Now we're going to ignore the superbug. Ignore that letter. That's gone. I'm curious to see what it is. There's no current ones. No current, like, big one. Reject. No interest in joining. So today we're going to start with Hogsport, which is the first hospital. So it'll be quite easy, and we'll do this quite quickly. Now we're going to begin our career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing my first hospital. Let's start. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to build your first hospital and curing some patients? Look around the hospital. Ah yes. Tutorial. Right, we're going to start with the reception. So later on we'll get a reception building, a room even, which will be much more useful. Right, we need to hire a receptionist. Very well. Oh, that's a very good one to start with. Very good. General practitioner's office? Yes, please. Reminds me I had to call my GP, because someone messed up with my appointment. It wasn't me, don't worry. I got a feeling who it was. The receptionists at my local GP are useless. Aren't you? Yes, you are. I hope they don't hear this. They're not useless, they make a lot of mistakes. There we go. Give it a little bit of dressing. Now we need a doctor to work in there. Hire a doctor. So we got someone training GP and stamina. We've got treatment, stamina, and treatment and motivation. We'll go for the GP one, because they'll be better in that room. Now they won't stay in that room, but they are a good place for them to start. Now then, zooming out and rotating. Rotato. Why can't I pitch? There we go. I have to zoom in a bit first. Now we just need to diagnose patients. So, we can't do anything else until we've done that. So we're going to speed the game up and see what happens. So we've diagnosed that first patient. The GP sent you a message. Have a look at the message in the bottom right. Alright, what we got? Pharmacy. Get patient to wait. Let's build a pharmacy then. Pharmacy. And then put a door there. Put that there. Let's decorate it a bit. Let's put a plant in. Let's put a plant in the other one too. Plants are nice. And we'll get a fire extinguisher in there just in case of emergencies. Here we go. Right, we're going to need to hire a nurse to work there. There we go. She's got pharmaceuticals and a bunch of really good ones. We'll hire a janitor just to get to work. Now then, we'll build some benches. Let's decorate this place a bit. Now, as I have started a fresh save file, this is not just me restarting the hospital on my current save file. I have none of the things unlocked. Patient cured. We cured our first patient. And we got some money. Right then. We're going to decorate in here a bit more. That's Jansen's maintenance. Already hired one game. I'm a step ahead of you. There we go. Let's build a second GP office. Because we will need one soon enough. And get a second GP. Put any more rooms yet? Nope. But that's fine. We can wait. Let's move that bench. Let's move it there. And let's get some snack machines here. Let's get some burp and some cheesy gubbins. So yeah, very recently, as in 2 weeks ago now, was it EA? Oh god, I can't even remember. The Xbox Access Live, whatever it's called, event. They announced 2 Point Hospital 2 is what I was trying to get to. Not 2 Point Hospital. Wow. That's going to sound bad. 2 Point Hospital 2. They've announced 2 Point Campus, which is set in the same world as 2 Point, and it's the same art style, same game design. You build a campus for your students to learn in. And you build different classrooms and train students rather than building treatment rooms and treating patients. And I'm really looking forward to that. Was that a new illness discovered? It was also a pharmacy treatment, so that's fine. The game is sped up. We can't build anything else at the moment, so we will just decorate because there's nothing else we can do. Ooh, I could do with a big waiting area, couldn't we? Build one here. Or we could just move the bench back, couldn't we? Then we can build them here. There we go. Alright, what's our current goal? Hire a janitor and place 2 fire extinguishers. So it's us that's holding up the game. It's not us waiting. Where would be a good place? It needs to be next to a wall. Let's pop one in there. Man can have a fire extinguisher in his room. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, hungry and tired. So yes, we've bought drinks and snacks. That. Now then. Staff energy and breaks. You can build a staff room now, which is good. Where should we build it though? I want to save this place for a ward. I mean, definitely not a room that is coming soon. What if we build one there like that? Then we can build a 3x3 room here. Have that there. That'll be a bit small though, won't it? No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oops, I didn't mean to. Put it there. I want to kind of keep the space free, really. Build it in the middle of the place. That's what we could do. Yeah, sure. So if we build some more rooms down there, if we have 1, 2, 3 there, we'll build another room there at some point. Then this will be like the main way down, and then we'll have a corridor here because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3x3 here, and a corridor. Perfect. Let's put the sofa there. Get an armchair. Get a couple lockers. Might as well. Need something to just spice up the room a bit. One's ever so slightly off. And we'll get windows. Of course, windows make a room better. Because what does staff need when they're having a break more than being able to see out and see all the patients walking around? There's nothing a staff member needs more. That's sarcasm, by the way. There's a reason most staff rooms are hidden away. Let's have a plant in here. Oh, let's have a plant out here too. And one here. There we go. We got ourselves a staff room. It's a bit basic, I know, but it is where they'll go when they need a break. Now let's hire a second nurse, because while one's on a break, we'll still need someone to be working. Like that. So she'll work while this one's on a break. I don't put enough windows in rooms, really. But yes, once this bit is filled in with other things. Right, we need to build toilets and place another bin. Okay. Let's build us a bathroom then. We could build it here, but I want to avoid using this space for now. So we could build it here. That might be a good place for it. Put a door there. Have the cubicles along there. I wish I could put more than one door on the toilets. That's something I've always wanted. Because, you know, toilets don't tend to have only one door. I mean, some do, but... You know, I'd like one which I could access from both sides. Cycling bin for the paper towels? Won't let me place that? No? A normal bin. No space for it. Sure, we can have one there. And finish. There we go. And we get that little space for some sort of diagnosis room, which I'm sure we'll unlock next. It's like I've already tried to record this once. And I've also played this game before. Hospital level. As you expand your hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. Large hospital attracts more patients. Yes, it does. As the hospital gets busier, queues will start to get long. You may need to build more GP offices and other rooms, and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Now, in a second I'll show you what I normally do with my queuing stuff, because queues aren't too bad and important most of the time. Let's level this up just a little bit. Yes, there we go, level 2. So, if we go to overview, which is all these pop-ups, that's what we're going to have. Overview, yes, hello. Policy. Now, the queue length, I normally turn up to about 9, because 9 they can get through pretty quickly. But maybe turn it down to 6. It's up to you whether you want to be bothered by the notifications or not. We'll leave it at 6 for now, but some of the later on hospitals, they expect you to manage large queues, and it gets a bit annoying. By a bit annoying, I mean very annoying. Now we just need to cure one more patient. Brilliant. Oh, it's a happy little hospital this is, isn't it? Newsflash, there's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We are going to need room for that, aren't we? Which we won't unlock until we have the requirements. Required requirements. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? We could build a ward here. How do we expand there? I know how to do it, I just couldn't see it. That was the word. Build that there. We put a pair of screens. Now, a ward is another diagnosis room, but it is also a treatment room, so you can treat patients in here as well. Which means it tends to be a lot more active and has larger queues. Because there's more people just wanting to use it, really. Go. 5 beds, that ought to do. Wards. Yes, I'm already saying that game. Another new illness discovered. So yeah, in here we'll have a nurse working, which we will go hire an extra one of because we only have the 2. We have 3 rooms that need them now. So yes, patients will come in, get changed, go to bed, and a nurse will come over and take care of them. And they will either diagnose them if they haven't currently been diagnosed, or they will treat them if they can be treated in that room. Hospital star rating. So we have our first 1-star challenge, cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. There's one. Now then, he needs to be diagnosed before we unlock the room. So then, I believe... Oh no, we can build it now. Apologies, I lied. And as it is the most basic room, it is also 3x3. The rooms do get bigger as the game goes on. Don't worry, not all your rooms are going to be tiny little things. An extinguisher and a plant in here. We'll put some benches down this corridor too. Because we don't really have anywhere to sit down here. Let's put a couple here as well. And a couple here. We can even put a bin in this corner. Maybe even a plant. Let's get ourselves a second janitor actually. There we go. And a second assistant, why not? We can afford it, we're making plenty of money. We made $220 that month. Plenty. And a new illness discovered, lightheadedness. Brilliant. We already have 2 patients in the hospital ready and waiting for treatment. Now, how many doctors do we have? I believe we only have 2. Now, some treatment rooms will require a doctor, some will require a nurse. It's quite a selection. Quite an even selection. Ooh, look at that Karen haircut. Well, it's not quite there. This is a good little starting point. I kind of wanted to speed up the game there. I forgot that it was already on double speed. Shame there's no triple speed, or I'd be using that. There we go, we just need to cure one more. Now, I don't think anyone's died in the hospital yet, which is quite good. Because at the end of the year, we'll have an award ceremony. That is actually the right word for it. That's what the game calls it. There'll be an award ceremony where you'll get awards based on meeting certain criteria. And sometimes there is they vary between the hospitals, but there is a general standardisation between them. A lot of them have the no deaths one, but, you know, not necessary. They might not all have them. And the no deaths one is quite hard to do. Now, these aren't things you have to do to complete the hospital, or even to complete the game. That's not true. You have to at least complete all the awards in a single hospital. But that's it. That's like the hardest one. And it is possible on the first hospital. It is. I'll show you when we get to them, won't we? Now, here we have someone coming to get treated. Hopefully he'll be our final patient in here. How good of a doctor are you? You're okay. You're an okay doctor. You're average. You're a junior doctor, but hopefully you're not terrible. Hey, we cured him. Lovely. Her, even. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe that you are capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. I always get that line wrong. If you believe that you're capable of more. I always pause after the capable. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. And we got some bonus cash, we got some kudos, we unlocked a new hospital, and we got a new item for a room. Which we're going to start placing down. Lightheadedness poster. Let's post one. Ooh. Here. You know what? Each of the GPs can have one. No, actually. Let's place this one out here. So you know what to look for when you walk in. He doesn't do that. So here we are with the awards, like I was saying. Now, we can open them one at a time, which is slow, tedious, a little bit annoying. Or we can just click open all. Bit quicker. Now we've got Doctor of the Year, Nurse of the Year, and no deaths. So these are just by having members of staff in these categories that do more treatments and higher quality treatment. Don't kill anyone, diagnose quicker, and such, and are friendly. That will improve it. And then we got Janitor and Assistant of the Year, which for similar reasons, the speed and the ability and skill of their work. Then we got Employee of the Year, that's just for hiring a lot of people. No deaths. I mean, if I need to explain that, you need to visit a hospital. And then Most Prestigious Hospital. Now, we haven't got into Prestige yet, so I'll talk about that in a moment. Then Patient's Choice Award. So Prestige, that's down nowhere. That doesn't show up. It's here in the info. So if we go to Attractiveness. Now, the more attractive your hospital is, the higher the prestige will be. Now, you can also increase this by increasing the room levels. The room level will also increase the prestige as well as the hospital level. So make your hospital attractive and high level, and it'll increase the prestige, and you'll be more likely to get it. Now, it isn't too hard, and it's not really something you need to focus on as long as you decorate your rooms as you go. So don't worry about it. And let's sit back and wait for the objective to get completed. But we do need to build another room for the objective. Haha! So we shall build another diagnosis. In fact, we'll edit this and move it over. Oh, let's not move the door. Let's move the whole thing over here. Move the pharmacy there, and we'll copy this and paste another one. We'll hire another nurse. And we'll hire an extra doctor. So we've got 4 for our 3 rooms. That way we've got 1 spare for when one of them goes on a break. So, we've just had our first death. A patient has died due to a failed treatment. Now that is down to this doctor here. Dr. Clarabelle Tumbleweed. You've killed our first patient. Not only of this hospital, but of this playthrough. And of possibly of your career. And I'm sure you will kill many, many more. Now the quality of their treatment will go down the less happy and the less energy they have. And the less skill they have. Now, she's going on a break now, which is good. And her mood, her happiness will go down based on how many she kills. And will go up if she treats more. And if she has breaks and stuff, but that doesn't matter. And here's the message saying we have our first patient death. Now, it can come back as a ghost when they die. And a janitor will run over and hoover them up, which I believe a janitor did there, but I didn't see it. I think it was on screen, but I wasn't paying attention. Now then, we do need to level up our hospital ever so slightly more. Now then, to do that, we're going to need to build more rooms and more other things. Now we have a ward emergency here, which we don't have enough beds for. Hopefully, we can get them in and out quickly enough. Let's just shrink that. And we're going to build another GP room. Here, we'll copy this and paste it here. Jordan Lane gets level 6, which is good. Yeah, that one's been treated. Lovely. We could always, so up here on the top right, there's the extra staff. Now we can add an extra member of staff to the hospital to the ward to speed up treatment and diagnosis. And just speed up everything in the room. Now it won't speed up the percentage, but there'll be more members of staff on hand to go and check on the patients. And as we have a nurse spare, there's nothing wrong with that. Now what's the queue length on this room? 3. Now then, we have a bed spare. So hopefully someone will come in. Here we go, look. They're checking on them all. 3 of them cured. Really sped it up. We are losing money. Not a huge amount. I'm going to put it down to us just being a little bit busy. And we've just cured our 50th patient. Brilliant. It's not the best, but it's good. Good diagnosis, doctor. You're hired. We are spending money, which will increase the wages. But I think we can manage. Oh, one failed. I don't know if that was an emergency one. So yes, emergencies will pop up from time to time. I should have explained this. That will allow you to get some bonus cash for treating them all successfully. She was one of the emergency ones. It failed, but it didn't kill us. It was just a yellow light, not a red one. And the green ones are complete, and the flashing ones are in progress. It's very hard to tell between the green and the yellow. Look, that's a green one. The yellow one's gone. That's fine. And did we make money this month? We did. We made up more than enough to make up for it. For what we lost out on the last month. So yes, we've almost completed the 2-star hospital rating. Now here we are, special report. We killed 4 out of 5. So there was just that one that we failed. And we didn't kill her. So if you complete over half of the patients in the emergency, you'll get the set amount, which is 10,000 or whatever it tells you when you accept it. As well as some kudosh and some rep. Now the kudosh is the bonus currency to buy cosmetics and stuff to decorate your hospital with. It's not to unlock any in-game content other than things that look cool. Decorations, that's the word. And you get plenty of it in-game and you can't buy it or anything. It's purely just a way of saying, well done, you completed a challenge, go buy yourself a fancy new chair. And we've also got rep, which improves hospital reputation, so we get more patients. And we only cured 4 out of 5. If you can cure all of them, you'll quite often get double. You'll always get double the amount for the money. So we would have got 20,000 instead. Probably would have got 15 kudosh and maybe 15 rep instead. But it's still a bonus. We still did good. We still got money. We only failed one. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. If you proceed at your current pace, you will have achieved everything that you can in your founding establishment soon enough. I can sense your confidence inflating. Careful that you don't build yourself up for an even greater fall. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. We unlocked a salty stack machine. We got 20,000 kudosh, 20,000 dosh, and 150 kudosh. So yes, if we go to items here, if we scroll down very quickly, we'll come across things that we can unlock with kudosh. Now there's purple benches and silver benches. I always like those because purple is my colour. I said that really weirdly, didn't I? And yes, there's just a lot of things you can unlock, and a lot of the rooms do have their own custom items. So if you go to items while clicked on a room, they have unique items. So we've got different beds, different accessories for the rooms, which is great. Now then, our current objective is to cure 30 patients, earn 400,000, which we'll get over time anyway, and hospital value of 750,000. Now increase your hospital value by earning money, spending money, and there's something I'm forgetting. Building stuff. I smart. This entire video is unscripted, by the way. I am doing this as I go. And actually, so far, I haven't made too many mistakes. Quite proud of myself, because last time I tried to record this, it took like 2 hours and I made plenty of mistakes. I'm about half an hour into this, it's going perfectly. So we're going to skip ahead now. We will just watch as the hospital does stuff. Oh no, we have a ghost, which the janitor immediately dispatched. Wow, he was quick. What's your name? Ross Duvet? He's got ghost capture. Which is what this notification was. Just telling us that we caught a ghost. Now later on, as in very, very late on, I think in the last DLC in fact, there is a ghost recycling. That's the word. Ghost recycling device that recycles ghosts for, I want to say, for extra research power, but I might be wrong on that one. I never really used it considering it came out in one of the final DLCs. And well, at that point in the game, I had a lot of stuff unlocked, and I didn't feel I needed it. Now then, we're going to increase the hospital value by building some stuff. We're going to build immediately another GP office, which I know you might be thinking, that's a lot of GP offices for how many patients we have. But it will increase our hospital value by building stuff. Sure, we're going to go down in money in the short term, but, you know, it makes the hospital better. Let's hire another nurse too. Why not? Screw it. We got loads of people. Look at all the staff. We actually have a lot of staff now. Ah, and we have a health inspector here. I must have accepted that without paying attention. Now the health inspector will just have a look around. As long as the place is clean and tidy and nothing's on fire, get a good rating and you'll get some money. Or you'll get nothing. We lost some money, that's fine. We got another emergency? Bring it on. Ooh, I'm trying to click on him to follow. He's walking into every room and giving it the thumbs up. With his yellow hat and his moustache, and his plain grey shirt. Yeah, you like it. Ooh, I hovered over a plant there. He likes the plant. It's good to know. He's checking out quite a lot of rooms actually. I think that was his final one. Yes, he's off out of the hospital now. Bye bye. Have a good day, Mr. Inspector. Do 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 do, Inspector Man. Do 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 do. Zoomed over the toilet at the wrong time there. Ah, look at these doctors and nurses and janitors all living in harmony. Pure chaos. Excuse me, I just had a little burp. Inspection report, we passed very well. We got 5,000 dosh. Dosh, sorry, that's what I call money sometimes. I don't actually call money that in real life, but in this game, I do for some reason. It's because there's Q-dosh as well, and it's easy to get them confused. Let's get some more benches down. Let's go with the purple ones. Let's bench up this wall. And let's add some things. Let's have a look what we got. It's not going to be enough time because we have awards to look at. Let's view them. Open up. We got Employer of the Year, but that is all we got because it was new. We got Doctor and Nurse of the Year again, but we already had those. Now the others we can get if we just wait, but I'm not really into waiting for long periods in this game. That's a lie. Let's pop those in there. Should we have the trophy cabinet obscuring the windows, should we? But screw it. I want there to be one in the office. Let's not zoom over the toilet. No one wants to hear all the constant farting noises. Now then, we just got to earn money, increase the hospital value. Now let's have a look at the advice it gives to doing that. By earning money, expanding the hospital, increasing overall profits. Simple enough, wouldn't you think? Now we've expanded it quite a bit more than what our current capacity is. Because as you can tell, we have loads of excess rooms that aren't in use. Oh, someone killed someone. Tut tut tut. Is it you? Oh no, it's a different person. Dr. Cristiano Fudge. What a name. Here comes the janitor again to hoover it up. Josiah Anorak. May he rest in Hoover. So then, next I'll talk about the hospital value. I already have spoken about this briefly, but it will go up for each month you continue to earn a profit. The higher the profit you earn, the more it will go up by. Now it went up that month even though it went down in profit, which I'm a bit confused about actually. I think it's because we only went down ever so slightly in profit. If we lost tens of thousands, it would have dropped down to hospital value to almost nothing. But because we've had several good months in a row, we've only gone down ever so slightly, which is good. So, we are very, very almost there getting the hospital value up. Now, this has taken nearly a year and a half in-game to get to this point. But this is very much a challenge that will be grindy as hell. Now, ways you can improve this is by building things like I've built all these rooms, and just treating patients successfully. Now, as you can see there, we ever so slightly failed. So we are just under the amount by less than $1,000. No, actually, apologies, by less than $6,000. $5,620 away. And as long as we make a decent amount this month, the hospital value will go up by that much. Now, yes, you can build rooms, you can upgrade stuff. That'll be a great way to increase hospital value. But as we can't upgrade stuff yet, I built all the rooms I could. Granted, they weren't expensive ones, but I built some. It filled up the space, and it just kind of improved everything. And then just treating patients will increase it going up, because that will give you money. And as long as you earn money each month, rather than losing some, it will increase. Now, what's this? Health inspection. Sure, I get some more money. Special. Hey, there we go. We completed it. So yes, as I was saying, it's very much that last bit, getting the full amount of money. It's just a patience. It's a waiting game. It's the first hospital. You're expected to take your time to experiment, to learn. So they don't expect you to finish it incredibly quickly like I did. They expect it to take you an hour or two possibly. Now then, congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I hope for your sake that you can remember how you were able to concoct such a model institution, because the county will expect you to repeat this feat ad infinitum. May this free you with gumption and fill you with nerves. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. So yes, this was the first hospital for 2 Point Hospital, whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head. But we've done it. This is how you get to 3 stars on the hospital. And that will get you everything you need to do in this place. And next time we shall move on to the next hospital, being Lower Bullocks, I believe. Now if you did enjoy this, please consider liking, please consider subscribing possibly, because I will be doing a full playthrough of this game. I've played through it before, as I've said at the start of the video, but I will be playing through it again. But this time, each one will teach you how to get the 3 stars, if you're struggling with any. If any of them have been too tough for you to crack. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down the Grogbend's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.